Today we are making baked ziti using chickpea pasta. This is the penne pasta. Let's boil the water. And put a little bit more water. And I'm actually gonna put some sea salt in the water to flavor our pasta. So the ingredients we're going to be using today is sea salt, marinara sauce, the chickpea pasta, dill weed. I have lentils here because I'm vegan and I don't eat ground meat. So if you're looking for a replacement for ground turkey or ground beef, lentils makes a great replacement. And I'm also gonna add some mushrooms in here because it's gonna be a mushroom lasagna because I love mushrooms. Mushrooms chopped up small is also a really excellent replacement for ground beef or turkey if you're vegan like me or vegetarian. I have hummus. We're gonna use the hummus as like the top layer of cheese at the top of it because I do not like the fake cheese. I like real ingredients. And hummus is one of my favorite things to put on that kind of like resembles cheese a little bit, like a cheese sauce almost. And we're gonna use nutritional yeast to give it a little bit more of a cheesy taste. So when you are using chickpea pasta, always wait for the water to boil completely first. Because if you don't, then the pasta is gonna like disintegrate. Your oven should already be set to 350 or 355. I have mine set to 355. Now we're gonna put the chickpea pasta in the boiling water. I'm going to use about half the box, maybe a little bit less than half the box. Let's turn the heat down to medium. The lentils that I made, I have about a cup and a half of lentils in here. I pre-made these. All I did was boil them, put some salt in it, and that's it. So you can put a little bit of salt and just boil them until they're nice and soft. And we're gonna put them in the pasta when everything's done. So you wanna cook the lentils first for about 30 minutes. And then they'll be ready for you to add to your pasta. The chickpea pasta is done, but that's my fault. You actually want to put the mushrooms in the chickpea water before, because I'm going to cook the mushrooms in the chickpea water and then pour the water off. So it's just mushrooms and noodles. So I'm gonna pour them in now. My mixed bag of mushrooms, of frozen mushrooms that I got from the grocery store. The whole thing. I'll let that thaw. So just leave that for about 3 minutes. Okay. Let's pour a little bit of this marinara sauce at the bottom. Okay. On there for now. And this is what I'm talking about by a little bit. That's it. Step back so you can see. That's all I'm putting in there. Just a little bit of dill weed at the bottom, just a little bit. Because we're gonna put more in the pasta. I like my stuff to have a very nice herby taste. I'm gonna pour the lentils in there now. This is what the lentils look like. Now it's time to season everything and add some more sauce with a little bit of hummus. But before we put the hummus in there, I'm gonna show you what I do with the nutritional yeast. So let me season it first. Sea salt. Forgot to mention, I actually have a little Ziploc bag of some seasonings that I took from my mom's house. And this is actually Cajun seasoning. This is Cajun seasoning and cumin. So we're gonna put this in here. So I don't know if you can see how much that is. This is about a tablespoon and a half. So 1 tablespoon and a half. Pour the whole thing in here. So I like myself to have a lot of flavor. Here I have oregano and parsley. Oregano and parsley. In a bowl, I really just put half of a tablespoon of both. So I'm gonna mix this all in. The hummus I have here is from an authentic halal restaurant. They make everything fresh. So I'm actually gonna add, I ate some of it yesterday, so I'm gonna add the whole thing just in this mixture right here. This is only half the container since I ate the other half yesterday. With that, we're gonna add a little bit of nutritional yeast. I would say you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast along with, let's mix that in first before we add the tomato sauce. Now we can add tomato sauce. With the sauce mixed in, let's pour this mixture into the Pyrex dish. Gently, so you don't make a mess. Alright, so now we have it in our tray. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me move this to the side really quickly. So this other hummus that I have, again, we want to make it taste a little bit more like cheesier. So a little bit of salt, just a little bit of sea salt, a little tiny bit. And just maybe a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. I think that's good. I'm going to take a spoon and mix it in. Yes, it is. And the same thing here. I want to make sure That's good. Okay, so now that we have that together, I'm going to pour this over like cheese sauce. Spread it over the top. Okay, and now at this point, we're just gonna put it in the oven and let it cook some more. We only need to leave that in there for about 10 minutes or less. All we're doing is warming it up, making everything cook together nicely and make it nice and hot again. So it's just in there for about maybe 10 minutes or less. Okay, here we go. Look at that, the little bit of brown at the top. All right, I'm gonna put some in this bowl. But now it's time to taste it. Oh my God. With that hummus though, this is so good. Y'all really need to try this. And when you do, leave some comments. Come back to this video, leave some comments and let me know how it worked out for you. Tell me if you loved it or if you loved it. All right, I will see you in the next video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, as well as my YouTube channel, Lavish Robbie. I'll leave it linked in the description box. I do a little bit of food content, as well as other creative things. So if you like creativity, go check me out. I'll see you there. Bye.